Hey guys, welcome to the Rideshare Report. Mike Dean in the house, and thanks for joining me for today's special report on how to use Uber as your own personal ATM cash machine. So, have you ever been short on a few dollars, getting towards the end of the week or starting off at the beginning of the week? Like you didn't have money for gas, or you didn't have money for lunch, or you're scrambling to get change together, just to get through the week, digging in your couch, looking at all the drawers, going through your car and looking for all that change just to make it by. Yeah, it happens, man. It happens. People get, money's tight, and sometimes you need money on the fly and or the following day, or perhaps even the weekend. In any case, I'm going to just pretty much share with you guys how to use Uber as your own personal ATM cash machine, guys, because let me tell you how it works. You can now head out and drive, spend an hour or two, right? Let's say that you're running out of gas, right? Let's say it's a Thursday, Friday you get paid, and you're like pretty much out of money. You don't even have gas money. You get home on a Thursday, you don't got gas money to make it to work on Friday. What are you going to do? Exactly. You're going to call up a buddy, a friend, your girlfriend. You're going to borrow money, your mom, your dad, a relative. And this is probably something that's kind of happening all the time. You might even be going to the payday loan places. I really hope you're not, because they just get you into more and more debt and more trouble. Well, now there's a kind of an instant solution, when you're an Uber driver, and I'm going to share with you how that works in a second. But you can literally go out and drive for 2-3 hours, make anywhere from $50, $60, $70, and guess what? Cash that money out instantly, just like that, directly to your ATM debit card and into your actual bank card, and within minutes. And now you got money to get through Friday. Now you can treat yourself to a decent lunch instead of eating like chips or crackers and cheese or something like that. And you've got gas money and a little bit of extra towards the weekend to help you ease through the weekend. Or maybe you're planning on going out, right? Let's say you're planning on going out for the weekend, but you can't afford to touch your current salary money because it's all budgeted out. You got your bills all laid out. You got your rent, your PG&E, your phone bill, your electric bill. You got this bill, that bill. You got all the bills, and guess how much you got left over? You still got like negative $50, right? Because we know how that goes. So you can just go ahead and work on the weekends, drive anytime you want, turn on the app, drive anytime, anywhere, got all the freedom and flexibility to turn that money machine on, your ATM cash machine, and shing, cash it out, baby. Go drive, Friday and Saturday nights are busy. You might be a full-timer, you might be a part-time, employee. But you need that extra money, and you want it for the weekends, or you want to buy something or purchase something. Maybe you want to save money for for the holidays, or for gifts, or whatever. Or you just need money on the fly, and now you can do that. Check it out, guys. I'm just going to share with you how it works. Now, this also applies to Lyft, so I'm not leaving Lyft out. They're one of the competitors, but I'm sharing with you, the Uber platform, which is one of the busiest. But I wouldn't discount two, and I'm going to show you both. So let's see. So I had, where am I? Instant Pay is the name of the service that can pay you out. Now, you saw 550. I actually got an incentive, so that doesn't count. Shared my promo code with a friend. He signed up to drive because he heard my story, just like this one, and he completed his rides. He's in Southern California, in LA. He drove, and he earned a sign-up bonus for signing up, and I earned a sign-up bonus for signing him up. So, but the fares that I made over the last several days, which is $47.58, this is like about an hour and 20 minutes worth of driving, right? As you can see, my debit card is here. I've already got it set up, and I'm going to go ahead and hit that transfer button. Let's see if it works. This is the first time I'm doing it, guys, for Uber. Going to confirm that. Shing, baby. The money is being transferred to my account minus the 50 cents transaction fee, which, by the way, is a tax deduction. Okay, it is a doing business, expense, so I get to write that off. That's pretty slick. So check it out. I was also driving for Lyft the other day, and I drove for about an hour and a half, and I made $52, which is actually roughly about, about $34 an hour when you calculate that. This is after all of the fees, both Uber and Lyft, after they've taken their fees. Give you an idea. I'm going to go ahead and cash out on Lyft as well. As you can see, there's also a 50 cents transaction, but it lets me know what my tips were. I made $5 in tips. People say I have a great personality. They like me. So, the more you kind of, the nicer you are. You've got to go the extra distance. You can get tips on both platforms. I get cash tips on Uber many a times. Well, confirm that deposit. And my money's gone, but it's now into my bank account. Well, within 15 minutes or so maximum, you'll get both. You got Lyft Express Pay, and then you got the Uber Instant Pay. Both will pay you instantly based on the amount of fares that you've generated, the amount of earnings that you made just previous to cashing out. It is a great freaking backup emergency plan in case shizit goes down. I can't see any other reason why you wouldn't want to drive for Uber and Lyft. Again, save a little bit of extra money, go out and drive a few hours during the week, get that money for the weekend. Perhaps there's something you want to purchase, your kids need something for school. You guys already know where you're at financially. Okay, you know how many times you've needed that extra money on the fly. This is getting that extra money on the fly by leveraging the rideshare platforms. No, I'm not talking about being a career driver or anything like that. Forget about the stigma of a taxi driver. Man, we're talking about a hustle and taking care of ourselves. We're talking about going out there and working and making money. And by using the platforms, being part of the platforms, and you can leverage and use them as your own personal ATM cash machine. You ain't got to go out and borrow any money. You don't have to do those payday loans anymore, guys. You've got this accessible to you, and it practically costs nothing. It's definitely a good backup plan. It's definitely something you should consider, and I hope you do. If you have any questions, call me on my new driver hotline, 1-415-570-4773. If you guys have any more questions on how to get started as an Uber driver, if you're looking for part-time or consistent full-time work, there is a car leasing program as well. Just so you know, I don't recommend that as I do the rental program, but if you're looking to get into the rideshare business and you don't have a car, I'll walk you through the options. By the way, I'm the first rideshare driver. I've been doing this since 2011. I'm completely knowledgeable about the industry. Just about any question that you have, for the most part, just about any question, I've got the answers. Insurance, strategies, resources. I mean, you name it. You know what I mean? I have that information. I've collected it over the years, and I've helped many drivers and new drivers who are coming on board for a very long time. This is Mike Dean with the Rideshare Report. Thanks for joining me, guys. Remember, drive safe, be safe, keep in touch. Remember to like, share, and comment below. And also call me on my hotline up here if you guys have any questions on how to get started on either Uber or Lyft. I'm out. Have a great day, guys. Remember who loves you. Peace.